Morning, everybody. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We at a Breakfast Club. Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Wait, why'd you want to do that?
There was a video of some dude in an interview, and out of nowhere in the beginning, he just does that.
He was interviewing on a podcast, and the guy's like, "Welcome to the podcast. We have our guest here, blah, blah, blah." And the guy just goes to the mic, "Morning, everybody. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We at a Breakfast Club."
And he's like, "Wow, you've been prepping that, huh?"
It was so funny.
But he's not even on the Breakfast Club?
No.
It's a different podcast?
No, it was just a random
See, that's
podcast.
what's funny.
Someone tweeted, like, "Why did he feel the need to say this?"
Yeah.
He said it and just sat back.
It's
Like,
fire, though.
I'd probably do
Nailed
that.
it.
If I was
So
a famous
funny.
comedian and I was going to different podcasts, like as a guest, every time they'd probably be like, "All right, yeah, so welcome back, everybody. This is Laughs with Joe. I got a special guest today here. We got, introduce yourself, sir."
Morning, everybody. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We at a Breakfast Club. I'm Jesus. This is Meryl. We at a Bodega Boys. I'm Cody Coe. That's Noel Miller. Together we had Tiny Meat Gang. Hi, good morning. You're watching CNN. And like, I don't know.
They're like, what's going on with
What
this
is
guy?
it?
I feel like they'd just be like,
30 minutes straight of all different
Um,
intros. Start seeing like the iCarly intro. Like,
there's this one podcast. There's this one podcast I started watching. I don't watch it as much, but I've watched a few episodes. I think it's called like "Take Your Shoes Off" or something, because he films at his house, and so basically it's like, you know, take your
Who
shoes
does
off.
that?
Weird.
Broke Boys.
This guy just spritzed himself.
That's the funniest bottle
That's
ever, bro.
hot.
I'm sorry. Side note, his bottle is a regular water bottle. You can also just spray him.
It's a
No, it's pretty
Mr.
tight.
and regular water bottle.
It's the funniest thing ever.
But yeah, so like that podcast, it's called whatever, like "Take Your Shoes Off." And what's funny though is he starts recording like before they come in. So he'll get them coming in and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, what's up? How's it going?" Like maybe he hasn't met him before, but he's like, "Hey, well, nice to meet you," or "Good to see you again." Yeah, sit down and all this stuff. And they're just like, you know, they don't know he's recording yet.
They're like
And
really mean, but then right when he
Right.
starts,
And then he's just like, "Yeah, okay," and headphones right there. And then they'll be like, "Okay, all that." And then they're like, "All right." And then he'll just start talking. And then they're kind of like, "Oh, we're going?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "We've been going." I'm like, I feel like every person's always like so shocked. The funniest though was the guy, Bobby Lee Hunter. He wanted to restart like 3 times because he like kept messing up, or he was like, "I don't know." He's like, "I don't feel comfortable in here. Can we restart?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's restart." But like he never cuts it. Yeah, he just kept it the whole time. So I bet like if
so funny.
that comedian Bobby Lee went back to watch it, he'd probably be like, "Dude, what the like, dude, you just kept all that in there." And he's probably just like, "Oh well," like so.
one of them like slips up and says something they really shouldn't
Right.
say. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll cut it out."
Keeps it in there. He's like,
He's waiting for that moment. That's
imagine
why he
if
does that.
news channels were like that though. Like the news starts, it's like 5:00 news tonight, and it just shows the person like kind of getting ready.
I feel like a lot of people would be out of jobs
Um,
if we saw what they would say.
It's like, so what?
seconds before the
They're
camera was
like
on.
this. I know. You see this story? It's pretty stupid, bro. All these like dumb people.
Beep, 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 beep. Like a bunch of way.
And then he sees the light like it's red. Oh,
Hi.
all right, tonight on the Florida Shock News, we got you brought to you. And like all of a sudden, he's just like,
The camera's
like,
on. They're like upright, all perfect. But then once it's off, this posture instantly
No, he's super small. He gets off a stool.
even
oh,
shorter.
he's on a booster seat. or no,
The camera
he's-
pans out and his legs are like swinging.
He's at a regular table, but the chair's like some automatic chair. So then when he's done, it like it lowers down so he can hop off and get jump down off the chair.
He's also like climb off the chair. Yeah. Welcome back, episode 36.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
We're on
Trying to think
36.
of like anybody's. Sean Taylor had 36 for a little bit. That was his jersey number. That's about it. Really. I can't think of any other
Nobody cool.
36. Welcome to our Sean Taylor episode.
So random.
Okay.
All right, I got news.
Hunter news alert. News alert.
So where we live, there was an accident the other day.
Oh my god.
And our uncle was actually there, and there was a big like liquid propane tank in the back of a garbage truck.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the garbage truck, they didn't know it was in there. And so the garbage truck caught on fire. And so fire trucks were called. So like 3 fire trucks came, and they're putting out the fire in the back of the garbage truck. Out of nowhere, the propane tank blew up,
What?
shot like a missile 200 feet, hit some guy's van, didn't kill him, crushed his van.
Oh my god.
He got injured and 12 firefighters got injured.
Oh, bro.
And our uncle, I won't say his name, but our uncle was there.
Dang, really?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
they said shot like a rocket
Did he say,
out of the fire truck.
Did he say he saw
through the still of the fire truck?
Did he see it?
Yeah, he was there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so he saw the. Well, I didn't know. Like, was there a lot of firemen there? And like, was he like maybe one that's like further back?
I don't know how
and
close he was,
or
but
whatever?
I guess it flew literally 200 feet into some guy's
Oh my
van.
gosh, bro.
That's crazy to think
Insane.
that we like think of it as like literally probably almost every household. You know, most everyone has a barbecue out back with a propane tank, and it's like. So everyone has a rocket in their backyard that at any moment can light and just take off in any direction.
You're just cooking burgers one day, and all of a sudden your grill just shoots up into the sky. Oh my god! No.
Or just like, or say your next door neighbor, and all of a sudden just a propane tank just goes, just like shoots through your house. You're like, what the heck was that?
Just goes like straight down the block through everybody's houses.
I used to be scared. We used to have a big. Like it was on Van Buren. There was a big like propane shop where they had like 200 propane tanks in the back of their
Lots
store
of propane
down Van Buren. And every time I drove by, I was like, I better not blow up.
It's a hot day too.
No, this is Hunter. Hunter's like every time I drove by, he's like, man, I'd love to throw a firecracker over there.
I always smoke.
It'd probably blow
Toss
up
out
like
my cig.
for miles.
So
That's
we're gonna
like the-
our next YouTube video. We're gonna test it out.
Yeah.
That's like the video. What was like? It was like months ago where like a firework factory caught on
Oh, yeah,
fire,
exploded.
and it literally was just explosions of
It blew
just
up like
different
Oh, yeah.
fireworks and
everything
What,
inside
that was
blew up.
was it in Saudi Arabia?
it was some other
a
country.
Random country.
But dude, that was crazy. I remember seeing that on Twitter and being like,
exploding.
that's the craziest explosion I've ever seen in my entire life. Like you see videos of like at school of like the nuclear bomb, whatnot, stuff like that. This is way crazier than that. I don't care what anybody says. It's not as big and as devastating, obviously, but oh my gosh, bro. Because
See the
people were
building
right
just-
by it too.
Well, because what was crazy is I think people, the some of the videos were like you could see inside the factory
People
and like
up
all
close.
the smaller fireworks going off or whatever, and then whatever the big explosion was, dude, that thing literally just blew. Like people that were next to us, like, dude, like, went
It killed.
Flying
Speaking of
back.
explosions, another fear I have was I was watching last. You know that channel on YouTube where it's that guy and he's like he just talks about
That
scary
guy.
stories. But he's like,
Creepypasta?
what happened was they were like this. This is how he talks. And so it was about this girl. Rest in peace. She was in her house.
She died.
She was in her house preparing for like a cheerleading event the night before and doing her hair. And so, I'm sorry, it's terrible, but the guy talking makes it feel like it's a joke. Because he's like, she was in her room the night before and she was curling her hair. They didn't know she had a gas leak in the house.
Oh my gosh.
And it exploded, killing everyone.
Yeah, I feel like I think I know what videos you're talking about.
And he's like, there's an ad, or like, there's a thing link down below to donate.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
like I feel like it's like he's literally talking about.
That's how he talks the whole time.
There was this woman, Miss Jessica Johnson, 32. She was on a jog late at night when a man pulled over, hopped out the car, and brutally murdered her in the street.
Make sure you check out the link
Make
below.
sure you check out the link below to donate to
Patreon
her
in the
family.
bio.
That's how you support this channel. That's how I get paid. All right, next, a grandfather slay his throat.
You're like, oh my gosh.
Guys, though, there was a gas leak in the house, crazy gas leak. And as she went to plug in her curling iron, this video is brought to you by NordVPN.
Sigma man.
Why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males.
Or imagine.
It just switches a completely different video.
You drop your intro right when you're telling something horrible.
Or it's like right before it's about to happen. So he's like, the woman late at night was jogging down the street when a man hopped out the car and what's up, everybody? That's who's gonna be bye-bye.
That's like the little intro for the video.
Yeah.
And as she put the blade deep into her veins and slid, everything would change.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Then it's like a normal thing. He's like, yeah, this episode is gonna be brought to you by Honey. Honey's an ad. And then he goes,
Merch link in bio.
and then it literally just goes, and that's when she took the knife and slit down her entire arm, killing
Cutting off her own
herself.
flesh, then killing her baby.
Yeah, she's pregnant. Too.
Oh
It's like-
my gosh, what? Or imagine if someone did like a whole video about like, yeah, the murders and like these scary stories, but talking like those annoying YouTube people. Yo, what is up, everybody? Yo, today we're going to be talking about this lady who was running down the street late at night when a guy hopped out of his car, couldn't believe it, jumped out, grabbed her, threw her in the van, took her back home. You won't believe what happened next. Make sure you're going to want to like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you think happened. But next, he took her to her house and he brutally murdered her. Whoa, can you believe that?
That's so crazy, dude.
It's like an interview with the lady.
What's up, everybody? So right next to me,
I'll be the guy.
I have a woman who just got her husband slaughtered. How you feeling?
Me and my kids, it's been tough.
That's totally insane. Not clickbait. Her husband's dead. How do you feel right now?
A little bit worse.
Right on. Everybody smash that like button and subscribe. That's how we get paid.
Elbow drop that button, baby. It's like he has like a soundboard. And if you a soundboard,
Just sitting there.
Yeah, his soundboard's just annoying. Where he's like, how do you feel?
dead. My husband's.
It's like this.
my
What's
God.
the psycho? The he's like playing that, and she's like,
just totally making it seem like a joke.
she's like, yeah. She's like, I woke up, I heard noises and wrestling, and I thought my husband maybe was just downstairs, and then I go, yeah. I'm sorry, what was that?
1, 2,
Yeah,
Freddy's
just
coming.
totally-
She's like describing
Oh
what
my
happened.
gosh!
Somehow like the like soundboard's like already like he isn't pre-programmed it, just as it goes, it's like a psychic like soundboard.
And she's like this too, and then she's like, yeah, and then that's when my husband was murdered. He's like, whoa, score 1 for the bad guys. She's like, what?
Score 1 for the back.
She's
It's gonna be
just like,
tough to come back for that one, guys.
Looks like he's not getting the gulag. He ain't coming back. Like he's like he's got video game references.
Ninja interview.
Looks like he's not getting rezzed. You're like, oh my gosh,
Guess he didn't have a chug jug on.
dude. Yeah, this is like Ninja. Ninja has a talk show. Just the worst talk show host
He's gonna
ever.
be like Oprah and Ellen. It's just gonna be called Ninja. Hey guys, what is up? That one tweet of him. So as I'm clutching a game in League of Legends, my braless wife made me a sandwich not asked for.
Yeah, it's just Ninja's the new Ellen. It's just Ninja. And so he's like, because
Instead of him like dancing like Twitch, he's just doing Fortnite dances.
and then he's sponsored
Sounds
by
horrible.
all his sponsors for the thing. Because you know, like Oprah and Ellen would give out stuff. He's just giving out like G Fuel and stuff. Or Red Bull. Is it? He's sponsored by Red Bull. He's like, listen up, everybody. He's like, everyone's gonna get a Red Bull. Yeah. And just starts like Fortnite dancing.
It cuts to the audience. They're all 6-year-olds.
He has like characters come out. They're like full on like Mickey Mouse in costume, but they're Fortnite characters. It's like just out there dancing.
The panty like here, it's all children. They're like in ball pits. Like, what is going on?
There's kids in the
Just
audience.
drinking bangs.
Like, several of them are in VR mask, like playing Fortnite and stuff. And he's like, we're going to go check in with Johnny and Billy over here. He's like, let's see what they're looking at. And he's like, oh, dang. He's like, dude, they're cranking 90s. This is insane.
It's genuinely the funniest thing we've ever talked about in the podcast. Because like in Ellen, like it cuts like when they give himself, all the adults are going crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just all short, little blonde hair, blue eyed kids like. It's like 100 of them. All just,
It's like this. And then like Ninja has like his host or whatever, like, or like a co-host, like say it's his wife, and she's like going around interviewing the little kids, like, dude, what do you
his
want to?
braless wife.
She's like, oh, so what do you want to be when you grow up? He's like, I want to be just like Ninja. And then it comes back to Ninja, and he's just dancing up on the stage, Fortnite dancing.
It's like super saturated too.
He's doing that floss. He's like, I'm not seeing a lot of movement out there. He's like out there just flossing and stuff.
There's just rainbow colors.
Random effects on the TV show Fire.
Just saturation up on 3,000. His eyes are like glowing blue.
He just has he has like infinite confetti cannons that he can just keep blowing them. Just shooting confetti at the kids in the audience. And the kids are like, yeah!
Skittles, Starburst flying out.
Just whatever.
Smarties.
That sounds horrible. Truly horrible.
Cuts to commercial break. It's like a serious mesothelioma thing. Cuts right back to the show.
Oh my god, Ninja's the new Ellen.
The Ninja Talk Show.
I can see that actually happening one day.
And it's on like the History Channel because they don't even do. It's just alien stuff on
Random
that channel.
What's sad though is like he's like his like first people he's interviewing are like really big celebrities to try and get people to come watch the show, and like they're just like not having it. Like Ninja's like like, oh, and we're gonna bring out our guest.
You're like very.
He's like, yeah,
serious
like
and
we got
prestigious
Dwayne
guests.
the Rock Johnson. He comes out all serious. Yeah, Ninja's just like, yeah. He's just dancing and stuff.
In the Rock's face. Just,
We got the Rock, but I'm the boulder.
No, they get Keanu Reeves like John Wick.
He's like, dude, John Wick. He's like, you know, you got a skin in Fortnite, right? He's like, I'm always picking your skin. They're just dancing and stuff. You're like, oh my god.
On justice.
They have to sit there and just like, all right. He's like, do you have some questions for me? He's like, no. He's like, you know what? Dance break, boogie bomb, and then just starts all the whole audience
falls down from the ceiling.
And then it pans back to the whole audience. All the little kids are just like, it's like, oh,
It's really a
crazy.
smoke bomb that goes off.
He never really interviews them. It's like they're just there to bring like people to watch the show.
Yeah, it's basically just
In the middle
Rock
of
watching a bunch of kids screaming.
In the middle of all the dancing stuff, like Keanu Reeves just gets up and walks out. Like they don't even know. They're like, all right, bye. Next up, we got Dwayne Johnson coming out here. Guys, give it up for The Rock. Woo!
No, I also picture like cutting to, they're just crazy madness. Instantly just hard cut to commercial break. Like, oh, okay. And then just hard cuts right back after however many commercials they're still going.
wow.
Like it never stops.
Breaking the set.
I don't know.
I think of some of the smoke bombs going off. Boogie bomb.
Milk is just being poured on The Rock for no reason.
Yeah.
What is going
From
on?
behind.
He has all little kid workers.
So basically, it sounds like Ninja Show would be a mix of Ellen, but then a mix of
Eric
like the
Andre.
Eric Andre show. That's just
It's Eric Andre,
Does it.
Ellen, and then
Konsky.
Konski. Exactly
that, and then I feel like just random like the Nickelodeon, just like with like random slime or whatever just happening in the audience. Just kids are just going crazy and it's just like, what is this show I'm watching?
Like, isn't there like flying saucers and Fortnite stuff like that too now?
Yeah, right now.
Like the Rock's chair just like starts floating in the air somehow. He's like,
He's like, hey, whoa. Hey, you gotta put me down.
like flying him all around the studio. This is
need
by
that to
far the
happen.
funniest thing we've ever talked on the podcast, in my opinion, bro.
That's the title of this episode is Ninja is the New Ellen.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yo, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Certified Average Podcast. Follow us on Twitter, The Cap Tweets. Go follow our TikTok, Certified Average Podcast. Go subscribe to our YouTube. Leave a like. Leave a hate comment even. I will respond to it. The Certified Average Podcast. Boom.
Mason is in there cooking kids.
I love comments, bro. Go look at the Timothy Chalamet video. You
Just
see
roasting
a dude
kids.
commented like, he was like, not funny.
This podcast not funny.
Podcast not funny. Why don't you try making good content? And I was like, he had a Muppet thing as his profile picture. But I commented first. I was like, bro, have you talked to any women today? I deleted that because I wanted to comment on the Muppet thing. So I was like, bro, you have a Muppet as your profile picture. And then he saw the girl comment. He's like, well, actually, I did talk to a girl today because I have a girlfriend, FYI. And he's like, thanks for deleting that comment. Or not thanks. He's like, smart of you to delete that comment.
But then he said something about the Muppet thing, didn't he? Like, he's like, I know I have a Muppet
It's
in
like,
my
yeah,
video.
I know I have a Muppet profile picture because it's stupid, just like your stupid podcast. And I was like,
okay.
Like, bro, you came here for Timothy Chalamet.
You're a grown man with a girlfriend secretly watching Timothy Chalamet videos on YouTube. Like, you clickbaited me. This isn't Timothy.
How dare you trick me into thinking this was Timothy Chalamet?
Like, bro, just leave a dislike and dip if you don't like it. Okay?
I was here for Timothy Chalamet, okay?
The fact that he's seen like every Timothy Chalamet interview to want this new one.
Yeah, because how did he? Because like, I'm sure you search Timothy Chalamet, our video's not coming up on the first couple pages.
So he was searching.
This guy's
shout out to Hunter for that thumbnail. Thumbnail was fire.
Yeah,
so
draw people in.
So this dude, he's 7 pages deep on YouTube looking for like, I seen it. Watch that one.
Wait.
I watched that one. Wait, a new one. Timothy Chalamet.
What did he say?
What is this? Click on it. Who the heck are these guys?
Just
But then he's like this. I imagine he's going through it, like scrubbing through, like looking at the small little icon on the bottom.
no.
Hey, we gotta.
What the heck?
We gotta repay the person since Evan won't be part of it anymore. Really, we gotta have just Timothy Chalamet in the chair,
Timothy Chalamet's in the chair.
What's up?
or
Just
Smelly Jake.
Just to troll that guy.
Oh yeah,
You jerk. Not Talon though. He could have been in this episode, but he didn't want to.
He didn't want to do it.
Some people.
Guess games are more important.
Talent didn't
Honestly.
want to be on the other side.
Freaking hates us.
Friends.
What else has been going on? Moving. You know, I feel like I've been on HGTV, just working on this new house.
Hunter's been doing lots of home improvement.
Oh yeah, ripping out all the carpet.
Okay.
Painting walls.
Painting walls.
Destroying tile.
Yeah.
And you guys bought this house, right? You're not renting?
Yeah, we bought it, but we're redoing like the whole flooring. and
No, it's a
everything.
random person's house. We're just doing all this thing.
It's a neighbor, not even near where we're moving. It's
The
on
lady
that-
told me
Yeah,
to house sit
vacation.
her dogs, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
She said something about house sitting the dogs. I haven't seen a dog yet, so I just thought I'd start tearing up the
We
floor.
tore out all the tiles, the carpet. We ripped down. We tore a
Not
new wall.
replacing it.
Yeah, now we're just
leaving it.
tearing it out for fun. Say the dog did it, wherever he is.
Wherever that thing is.
No, but this lady who lived there before us was very paranoid. She
She has motion sensors on every single
she's
door
got
and window.
motion sensors. She's got cameras everywhere.
Mhm.
She has pipes in the window so they can't open,
What?
even though there's locks on them.
Yeah.
She has child locks on every single cupboard in the house.
Child locks.
Her-
Even on the high up cupboards, too. Doesn't make
Her
sense.
ADT, whatever, like security thing is
Mhm.
in her room, so she can hear like garage door open, window open, like right where she
Yeah.
sleeps.
Put
She
that in
had
the
one
middle of
kid.
the house.
She was very paranoid,
So we were saying
and the
Weirdo
house was
energy, bro.
disgusting.
who was her kid and why was she hiding him from whoever was after them?
It was Drake's kid.
Somebody must have been after
Yeah.
him.
That was Drake's secret house. He had it out in Hemet. Wow.
Wow.
We
Wow.
cracked it. Drake dropped Certified Lover Boy, though. But
We could have had a random thing, Robert Pattinson's window, actual window. This was
What?
a while ago. My dad works for a window company,
Window.
and Robert Pattinson ordered from them.
what?
And I guess he's very particular with his house. Like he ordered these windows, and they weren't the right exact size.
Oh.
And he had drapes in his house that were like just like an inch too low. He had to get all new ones, and so he was like, remove all the windows. And I guess they had
After
the
they
windows
already put
like
them all
by our
in.
house. And my dad was like, "You want us to have Robert Pattinson's window?" I was like, "Dude, just grab it," but never did. Could have
Hunter's
been
like,
installed in Grandma Susie's house. But
Dude, he's like,
Dang.
No.
Mace would have been like, dude, let me lick it, dude. Robert Pattinson.
vampires and bats.
Oh my god.
Vamps. I love it. Vam Pattinson.
Van Pattinson. That's his name.
Zaddy Vam Pattinson.
Yo, Robert Pattinson, if you ever hear this,
We're sorry. I
come on the
didn't-
podcast,
Come on the
bro.
podcast,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
We love you. You're amazing. Twilight.
You're
one
gonna
of
be
the best movies.
You're gonna be the best Batman.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
looking forward to that movie. That's my most anticipated movie of next year.
What, is it October next year or March?
November
It's forever away.
or October. One of those.
I thought it was supposed to be October this year and then March next year.
Actually, it is March, I think.
I feel like Batman in the new Flash movie is probably gonna be stupid.
The new
Because I don't
Flash
even know
movie.
who's directing that movie, but
The It guy.
The It guy?
And Andy Muschietti.
Something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Mussolini?
Andy Mushi.
It is Andy Muschietti.
Andy Musciani. Andy Mineo?
Yeah, Andy Muschietti.
Oh yeah, Muschietti.
Do you think he'll make a good movie? Like, it's going to be dark and...
I'm supposed to be like Flashpoint, so...
As long as they have him throwing somebody on the ground and spitting on them. It's an accurate movie.
Yeah, I'm confused how he's still in the movie.
Who knows, bro?
What's his name?
God, what's his name?
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. There was a video of him like a year and a half ago of him literally like spitting on this girl on a fan's
It was a
face.
female
It was a
fan,
fan.
like meeting him. She was like, "Oh my gosh, hey!"
And he like choked her and threw her to the ground.
Spin on her,
And he's still in the movie,
bro.
I don't know what like was he on drugs?
And
like, was this dude like
and
He's probably
Amber
on
Heard
alcohol.
abusing Johnny Depp,
Oh yeah, the girl
cutting
from,
off his fingertip.
dude? I can't believe
Aquaman.
everyone was like hating on Johnny Depp, thinking that he was the one beating her.
It's because they always think the
guys did it, yeah.
But guys can be abused too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Speaking of which,
You want to
PJ.
tell us something?
Yeah, that sounded gonna
You
work.
sounded like
Hey, guys
you
can
were
be
holding
abused
back
too.
tears.
Yeah, they can. Have you guys heard the PJ Washington news?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've briefly heard about
he's
it.
a dude that plays for the Charlotte Hornets. He's a pretty good young player, but he had a baby with this one girl, and now she got like somehow she was like really sneaky with him. She's like 28, 29, and he's 21, I think. And like she's been like baiting him since he was like 17 or 18.
Yeah.
And then like now obviously that he's older one now. She has his kid and he has to pay her $200,000 a month for the next 18 years.
Yeah, right, bro. Take her back to court.
It was like 2 weeks after them having the kid. She like,
Yeah, she cut off everything with him.
Yeah,
he
just
can't see his
dropped
kid.
him
He
out
hasn't
of
seen
nowhere.
his kid.
and now because he's in the NBA,
This
and
guy's
makes
gotta go
millions,
to-
he has to pay her.
Bro, he's got to go to court and fight it. He can, so.
Hopefully. Team PJ. I draw my fantasy team. You're
No, that's when you
rookie.
go like this. You stop paying her, so then she has no money, and then you have all the money, and you just buy a really good lawyer, and you go, yeah, no.
You hire a hitman. No.
It's a lot cheaper.
That's a joke. I would never kill anybody.
In game. In game.
Look up at the camera.
Just laughs.
I've been seeing.
I would never kill anybody.
I've been seeing a lot of like streamers lately, like when they're like, if they say something like, "Oh my gosh, dude, I want to kill this kid." In game though, in game. Not in real life.
In game.
Not in real life. I'm gonna kill him
Life is a
in the game.
Life is my game. The board game, obviously. We're not talking murder, guys. We're talking.
Yeah.
What about cologne commercials? They're cool, right? It's
Cologne?
the people listening, it's gonna sound like we're just cutting at points and like cutting stuff
That's
out.
Cologne
what this
commercials.
podcast is. That's
Yeah.
why if you look at the artwork, that's
fever
what I don't think we really described why came up with the artwork.
Yeah, let's get into that real quick.
Yeah, 30-something episodes in.
Our new artwork.
From 4 months ago.
It's got
From
a
a
bunch of
while ago.
randomness on it, and we did that because our podcast is very
It's
random.
super
And
random.
the reason we created the podcast was because every conversation we had would just jump from one thing to another.
Starts here and just
To the next, to
spirals.
the next, to the
We would
next.
talk about like, I don't know, eggs, green eggs and ham, and end up on like Transformers in real life murdering
naked
babies.
body piles
Yeah.
full of people hiding from cops.
And so that's when we created the podcast, and that's why we have so many like random things in the artwork.
If you haven't listened to our old podcast, not like old episodes, go to SoundCloud, look up Did We Podcast. Those episodes are classics. The quality
Just-
is terrible,
Yeah,
It's
3
bad.
episodes.
but they're the funniest things you'll ever hear.
They're so random.
But yeah, I
Um,
think we were like, the whole idea, the concept of our art was like, I don't know why we thought of an office, but
no,
I think
because that's a certified average thing.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, what's the most average, boring thing?
like job, like we
Cubicles,
all work in
desk
like at a
jobs.
desk job, cubicles, and
But
then
we're
it
here
was like,
dreaming this about, talking about it, and creating this around us.
Hunter was the one that like, what's it called? Not designed it, but no, you designed it.
roughly designed
He like
it.
he
Came up
like
with the rough
photoshopped
draft.
everything, put it on a thing, and then he gave
I
it
think-
to the artist.
yeah, because we were like, dude, let's do a
he bought it, bro.
cubicle, and then I was like floating in space on a rock or whatever, and then we're out of the other stuff. You know what's funny though? Me looking at this now, and we didn't tell the lady to do this unless Hunter did, but I don't think you did.
What?
All of you guys have a computer, but me.
Oh, we noticed that. Yeah.
I
No,
guess
but
he
we
doesn't
didn't say
have
it.
one.
We didn't
I
tell her
know,
to do
but-
that though.
I think
Chase doesn't have
it's because of the angle.
I know,
No,
but I
would
think
cover
it's,
you.
but
Chase doesn't have a computer.
but it makes so
I
much
know.
sense though, because every podcast,
Chase
like
doesn't
when
have
Evan
a
would be
computer,
here,
so
they would all have a
he doesn't have
computer.
a laptop.
They'd all have a laptop, and I don't. But what's even funnier is, like in this photo, you guys all have nice computers, and I'm literally on like an old, just like regular, like telephone
'Cause
that
he's
you'd
a
see in an
boomer.
office.
Oh yeah.
31-year-old. Look at this guy out here.
And for those of you who don't know, Galactus on the cover is actually supposed to be Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's supposed to be Jake. He's reaching
Jakey
for the.
We might have to edit it and put some like smelly things.
Yeah,
off
we
of it.
put him far away in space.
Yeah,
I'm
look,
sure you're gonna see why.
but he's reaching for the pizza. And then we have the little kid with a Thor hammer on his shirt because that's from the episode of Thor calling
yeah.
his children.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Baby Yoda. We have a Transformer, Titanic.
Episode 1.
We have one of the
classic.
best.
We have a
podcast
Mickey floating,
artworks.
and then
Oh,
hands down. I don't
I
care
think
what
we
anybody
have
says.
the best by far.
and then is this
if you look at it on like Apple Podcasts or whatever, Spotify, it just pops out. The colors, beautiful.
I have
Mhm.
like I think 10 podcasts saved. I don't listen to all 10, but I have them saved. Ours is by far like the best. Everybody else's it's like their faces cut out.
Yeah,
and it's
generic.
like looking to the side, one like with a white or like green background, whatever. Bodega Boys,
Yeah,
it's
look
legit just a picture of both of
you
them.
just scroll through, like those are podcasts I listen to.
Like just people with a plain background, people plain background, text.
Just tag.
Boom.
Ours
and
is just
ours,
the
it's
colors
so
are
colorful.
gorgeous.
Keep going, text.
It's mostly
Drawing
Most
of a
people's
guy.
artwork sucks. I'm gonna be honest.
dang
Tiny Meat
Awful.
Gangs is cool but boring. H3 podcast.
cool
boring.
but boring.
This one, other people's lives, bro. That's legit, just like Comic Sans font. Like, yeah,
yeah,
Bodega Boy's just a picture. Of them.
yeah. I don't get why some people literally just do just like text, like, oh, what's our podcast? Yeah, I just want to just very.
We
simple
have
text.
the best artwork.
Like scrolling through it quick, bro. You can't tell me.
The only podcast that I think has a great one, and I've showed Hunter before, and I think also Mason.
Oh, was it the?
It's Dungeons and Daddies podcast.
Theirs is cool, but also, what's the other podcast where they talk about like
The horror
horror
sequel?
stuff?
Oh,
Yeah.
Last Some on the Left.
last podcast
Theirs
on
is
the
sick
left.
too.
This is pretty cool.
Shout out to them.
We don't disrespect them, but we're still better than a podcast.
Yeah.
Picture and actual podcast.
Picture and
Content wise, their
like
quality, you know.
I think like when we were looking at this, and we
Yeah,
were like,
that's pretty
"Dang,
dope."
It's a pretty epic, just artwork of awesomeness. So
I have an announcement real quick. I got an interview with the Mission Inn tomorrow.
whoa,
11 a.m.
You have to work there.
You gonna join the
You have
family?
to keep it in the
Gotta
family.
yep.
Keep it in the family.
Evan gave him his notice of his last day, and he's like, also, he's like, I'm not leaving you empty-handed though. He's like, I got my little brother who's trying to get a new job, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, sweet. Let's try and get him in for the interview ASAP. I didn't even apply yet, and they bring me in.
I'm gonna
for
say
an
it right
interview.
now. One day I'm gonna own the Mission Inn.
Dang.
He
And
will.
it's gonna officially be our family house.
I would.
It's probably, our family's probably had more people work there than other people's families, other than like the owners
Maybe.
and whatnot, then passing
yeah.
it down. Because your dad worked there.
Grandma
Grandma
Susie worked
Grandma.
there.
Grandma Susie worked
My
there
dad.
too.
Yeah, she worked in the bar.
Okay, grandma,
Uncle
Uncle Richard, Chase, Hunter, Evan,
And-
and then hopefully me. That'd be 6, bro.
you.
I mean, come on. Hey, soon.
Nice.
And Chelsea. We'll include Chelsea in there too.
Yeah.
7. Hopefully. So it's tomorrow at 11 a.m. By the time you're hearing this, it'll be next Monday. My interview is on Wednesday of the previous week
Mm-hmm.
because we're filming this early this week.
We
It's
are.
Tuesday because, they got house stuff going on.
Mhm.
Yo,
So-
we building stuff.
Yeah.
Not really.
No, we're not. We're moving in silent. I don't Everybody, if you say you're moving in silent, you're not moving in silent. Then.
yo.
You're telling us,
yeah.
hey, bro, I'm keeping on the down low. Like, I'm making moves. Hey, but like in the silent, like in the shadows.
Mace, are you excited?
Yeah, all right.
You excited to get a new job though and get away from the out and in?
I don't care. I hate In and Out, bro. Like the company, great company. The people that work there, dope. They pay really good. I hate the actual job. It sucks there, bro. It's terrible. It's not worth the pay. I
It
just
seems it's probably boring.
Sorry,
Okay.
there's beeping outside. If I get the job though, I'm hoping because Evan was saying that Kevin said if they could get me in like as soon as possible working, they'll do it. So I'm hoping if the interview goes well, they like could offer me the job that day. If I get it, I'm calling out sick every other day. I'm scheduled to In and Out.
There you go.
Actually, no, I'll work one last day so I could say deuces to the people I like. But like they have a shift I'm clocking out. I think it's like 7 to 1 a.m. If I get the job, I'm calling out them, bro. I'm not working till 1 a.m. Free. I'm not doing that crap.
1 a.m.
Yeah. Because In and Out closes at like 2, I think. Who's going?
I thought
in
that's
and
on the
out?
weekends though, right? That's not every day.
I think it's every day. I think.
What?
That's just
Yeah.
that location. Then I don't think I've ever heard of In-N-Out.
Yeah, I
being
think
open that
most.
late.
I swear, like
No,
the
Mobile
other
one was
In-N-Outs
open like
is
that.
like No, like
like
it's
they all
normally
close at
midnight,
midnight.
and then I think it's only on Saturdays. It's like 1. But still,
I know.
1 in the morning, like you're like,
How fat are you to go eat
Need a double
at 2 in the morning?
There's been times.
I get a protein style at 2 a.m. Okay.
There's been times we've gone though at like midnight, and it's
gosh.
packed.
We went there after whose wedding was it? Hannah's wedding.
Hannah's.
And it was.
What about all the times we've gone after the Crusade?
Oh yeah,
The down in Orange County area.
we would bring like 30 people, but even then it would still be like
It wasn't
It'd
that
be-
late at all.
nah.
It was like 10, 11.
After the crusade, it would be like
there'd
11,
be there'd be
11.
there'd be times it'd be real late.
It wouldn't be
But-
close to 1.
No.
it gets later. It gets more busy the later it is there. Like at 4 p.m. if you go there, it's like empty.
How much would it suck to work at those like rare fast food places, or even like the few Starbucks that are open the 24 hours, and you're the guy who's working the midnight to 6 or something shift?
I would rather be dead.
Like,
Imagine working at that
One-
one
yeah.
In-N-Out in Colorado.
what's that one?
I don't know. It's just like the only one in the entire state. Like they opened it up recently.
Oh, is that the one where the line literally went for
Mhm.
like a mile?
I would rather die than work at that thing, bro.
Yeah, you're just like,
Just go eat
my
McDonald's.
In-N-Out, it's cool, but it's not better. You could
It's-
get a better burger at 5 different places.
It's not worth like a 45-minute wait.
Mm-mm.
In-N-Out just has a distinct taste. I think that's what it is, and it's always going to be that taste.
Their bun,
meaning
the
like,
crisp of the bun is the best part.
The salted on the top of the bun too, a little bit. The buns are good.
They put mustard on the patty, right?
only on certain.
You can
ones.
ask for it, but yeah, they will. You get fried mustard.
But yeah, I think that's what it is. In-N-Out is like, it's just a taste that you just know. Like once you've had In-N-Out like the taste of it, you're like, you just know it. Even the smell, you smell In-N-Outs. Like there's places that have certain smells. Like what do you think? McDonald's, the fries. Like, do you smell McDonald's fries? And
Chick-fil-A
you're like,
has a
"Oof."
smell
Because
too.
they got chemicals.
Yeah, that's true.
You smell this.
You go through the drive-through at McDonald's, it literally says, "We have chemicals known to
Stuff that
cause
cause
cancer
cancer.
and
Every fast food
birth
pla-
defects."
Every fast food has.
Like, bro,
that.
why are you eating that?
Not say it can't. It will cause cancer. If you want In-N-Out burger, if you don't want to wait that long, I don't know if it's cheaper. Go to Baker's. It's the same burger basically. Just crappier quality,
Last time
but
I
it's the
ate
same type.
Baker's, like 4 years ago, I got lettuce on it, and it tasted like skunk.
They gave you
the
weed,
lettuce
bro.
tasted
They put
like
weed
skunk.
in it.
I literally did not finish that burger. I was like,
They put that dank kush in
He's
your
like this.
burger, bro.
The guy's like this. He's like, oh, he wants the lettuce. All right, I'll hook him on with some lettuce.
They put that dank puff
that was
in
my
it.
last experience with Baker's. I was like, I'm never coming here again.
That stinky 3000. That stinky smelly grass.
Stinky bud lettuce.
Sticky bud lettuce. So good. Yeah.
That yucky,
No, but
We're smoking cabbage.
I'll just say though, yeah. So I would do the same if I was you. I'd just be like, yo, peace out, In-N-Out, and then working at the Mission Inn is fun.
I just
So
want
you'll
the
enjoy
money.
it.
If you have the job, like if they're like, okay,
And the people there seem dope.
if you are hired, the best way to do a job that you hate is just never
that's the thing.
talk to them or call
What-
them, go there again.
exactly.
They'll be so
And
mad.
what you just said,
I'm never going to.
Because you're already hired. They don't.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
no, Mason, what you just said, the people there are dope. Yes, the people that work at the Mission Inn are cool. Sometimes the customers
yeah.
aren't though. Or
Let me
guests.
tell you.
Sorry, they're guests.
The Mission Inn is the worst business-run place on the planet of the Earth.
It's bad.
They're like actual doofuses running that place.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
started doofus, bro.
No, but the mission's great people.
It's
great
dirty,
people.
it's yucky.
Or no, by the time this comes out, I would already have it or not. So,
You still
Well,
have to talk
he-
good about it.
yeah, true. Love
he,
it.
He hasn't said anything bad.
Yeah.
Me and Chase have worked there.
Yeah, we're ex-employees. We can say whatever we
I worked there
want.
for
sit
3
back on
years.
this.
It was horrible. Horrible experience.
No, it's
The job was really fun.
it's
but
fun.
the
It's fun what you
management,
do.
terrible.
The
HR
coworkers, usually the coworkers, yeah, everyone's like usually pretty fun.
Coworkers are the best coworkers you're ever gonna have.
Yeah, everyone's
Hands
super
down.
cool there. I think everyone, even though like, whatever job you have at the hotel or any hotel, I bet it's like usually people make the most out of what you do. I mean, for the most part, unless you're just that person that complains.
Can't
about
do
your
that
job.
in and out. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't mess around at In-N-Out.
Dude, I can't do crap.
Because you're around people at all times.
Evan's like in videos, like they're playing music. I'm like, bro, I pull my phone out while I'm doing potatoes, and Mike was like, "What are you doing with that?" I'm like, "Sorry, Mike." He's like, "Go put it in your locker." I was like, "All right."
See, that's that's horrible.
Yeah, I think like the Mission Inn. It's like, especially if you're a bellman, it's like you have your own the little bellman little hideout thing. So it's like, yeah, you gotta work when a guest wants his bag taken up to his room, but then you come back and you're just hanging out, chilling.
For those of you who want a fun job, work at a hotel, because you're gonna have the slow days where you just mess around.
Yeah, you're just messing around.
There were some days in the spa where I sat around for literally 4 hours doing absolutely nothing but messing around.
Hunter would make dancing videos. All his videos were just dancing.
I need to find those videos, but if you have any, send them.
He's just dancing. But no, yeah, I think people probably
really hope I get this job, bro, like more than anything else. And all I'm saying is every interview I've ever had, they've offered me the job.
Bodied it.
Nice.
I first applied to McDonald's. I interviewed. Didn't hear back from them for like 2 months. And they're like, "Hey, you want the job?" I was like, "Bro, I already got In-N-Out." Interviewed In-N-Out the day of I got the job. Interviewed at Sam's Club. They said I got the job, but I wasn't old enough. And then once I was old enough, they said no, but it doesn't matter.
That was horrible.
That's screw you, Sam's Club.
The lady was telling you like, "Oh, like we're gonna hire you."
I turned 18 in like 1 month.
I felt so bad because I remember he was like, "Yo, the lady says that she's going to give me the job as
so
soon as
high.
I turn 18."
About to leave In-N-Out.
I turned 18. I was going. I was like, "Hey, blah blah blah." And she's like, "Yeah, we gave the position away. You can apply again online." I'm like, "Screw you!
Yeah,
you said you would wait for me."
I think right there, right on the phone, and she's like, "Yeah, sir, you could apply again." I'd probably just go, "You could shove it," and then just hang up.
I'm gonna burn that place to the ground.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no!
No, but I think people do think that working at a hotel probably sucks. I think because you probably like, ew, why would you want to work at a hotel? Like, what are you cleaning beds and stuff? And you're like, it's not just that. Sniffing people's sheets.
I want that room, please.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big man.
Sniffing people's bags. What do you got in there, sir?
You're putting them on the cart. Yeah, I'll set them. Oh, sticky buds in there. Some dope ganja, bro.
The dumbest names for it.
This reefer smells good, dude.
Dude, I think you might have some grass, wink, wink, inside the bag.
Someone's been mowing.
It's marijuana, guys. I mean, you get to say what it is.
No, it's that ganja.
Your face. That was the funniest thing I've seen today, bro. You said ganja.
That was hideous.
Like, he was so proud of
Hideous.
himself. Guy thinks he knows like a secret underground thing. Hey, man, this Mary Jane is dope.
Bro, I saw a video today. It was this guy who was going to sell weed to a undercover cop, but he didn't have any weed. He's like, "I don't sell weed." He was like, "I'm about to just go film this undercover cop." And so he goes up to him and he's like secretly holding his phone like with the bag.
Yeah.
And the dude in the car, undercover cop, is literally like 45, looks exactly like a cop.
Like you would just know.
Just a cheap jacket on,
it's about to be
hood
good.
over his head in the car.
No.
And it's so cheesy. He's like, "What's up, dog?" He's like, "I'm here to buy some dank weed." And
Are you serious?
I'm being
Are you
100%
serious?
serious.
21 Jump Street?
Yeah, no. And he's like, all right. He's like, I got flower buds for you. And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, I want some weed. I want some grass. And he's like, "No, you're an undercover cop, bro." And he's like, "No, I'm not. I swear I'm not." And it's the funniest thing. You could,
What ends up happening?
Walk to the car, seeing the guy, I was like, "Oh my god!"
You're like,
I wanna
"Cop."
look
This
up.
dude
Immediately,
looks
a
exactly
cop.
like a cop.
He has like the big mustache and everything too. You got any weed? No, I got no.
And so he gave him a bag of
Is that a
literally flower
canine?
buds, like flowers. And he walks to his car laughing. He's like, "This is the funniest thing." And a bunch of cops pull up to his car with guns drawn, and they're just laughing.
Really?
And it ends. But
That's so funny.
Well, that's
the
like a
funniest
video.
Wiggity, word up, kiddo. Want some dope?
that's exactly how it was.
That's like, I think like the whole, like, I always think of that like on planes because like, I don't think it's not on every plane, but there's like an air marshal person. And I feel like it'd be the same thing. Like you'd probably be walking through the aisles, like getting to go to your seat. And there's just like, no, the white
Big
guy
white buff guy
wearing
bald.
a polo,
Tattoo of a dragon on his head. Like, bro.
He's got Oakley shades on in the
He's got
in
the
the
tattoo arm sleeve. It's not real tattoo.
yeah.
It's the shirt thing.
And a camo on the other one.
and you're just like this. Hey, so you the air marshal? Nah, dog. And you're like,
I'm going to Cincinnati.
like, wait, what?
This is going to Pittsburgh.
Just tell me if you're the dude.
Nah.
Not me. I don't know what you're talking
I go like
about.
this.
I think it might be that guy over there. It's like a guy
points
in a
to
wheelchair.
somebody.
It's like
It's like a
could be,
dad.
but-
It's like a dad that drives like a Subaru. You know what those are. You know what they look like.
It's like a
He's
5-year-old.
clearly got a wig, like a weird wig on, long hair.
Nah, man, I'm not the air marshal. I don't even like guns. Guns are dumb.
guns,
You're like, what?
Guns. The guns. No guns here, man.
Like
I don't play with guns.
he's making more of a scene. He's like, whoa. He's like, I don't got guns. I don't got a bomb or anything. Some lady in the background. Did someone say bomb? He's like, whoa, hey, what? There ain't no bombs here. What are you talking about?
And then you hear somebody else, I think he has a bomb. He's like, where? Like, okay, he just showed you
He's
there.
like this. Like, look at like this is the hair. Where's the bomb? He's like, yo, this guy's bald.
Before he does anything else, actually, like, there's like actually a fight breaking out. He's like taking off the costume before he starts.
right.
He has a ball cap on,
Oh, he's ripping. It's like glued to his head.
Or it's like in
unbuttoning the trench coat.
or it's like
Take
the
off
whole,
the sleeves.
it's like the whole face mask. It's like the whole like weird rubber face thing, like in with Tom Cruise with Mission Impossible. the whole face
random
just comes
mask.
off, and he's like, it's a whole different guy. You're like, yo, what the heck?
Bro, Liam Neeson's always on a plane.
I heard there's a bomb on the plane.
That was actually pretty
fire.
good. That movie was
That
dope.
movie's
Dude.
good.
They put all the stuff in the back and blew
That's
it up
a really
back
good
there.
movie.
That
Or
is
was that a
crazy.
different movie?
No, that's a movie.
That's that
I think it
movie.
was that
There's another movie exactly like that takes place on like a train.
And it was him too, right?
It's
Yes.
Liam Neeson. It's like Liam Neeson's always like, it's like, dude, he's
There's always
always
a
on a
bomb.
mode of transportation where there's a bomb.
There was a plane.
I heard there's a
bus.
bomb on the plane, and I'm gonna find it.
There was a boat in one of the Taken movies.
Taken movies are all the same.
They're legit these. They took his
Oh, you took my daughter
the
again.
first one his daughter,
Hello?
second one his wife, third one his daughter and his wife.
Can you guys please stop taking my family?
You need to take better care of them, bro.
Track of them. What
You're
are you
not
doing?
taking care of your family.
Yeah.
Bars.
Bars. I'm sorry, but there's people here that's trying to get my family.
Should we get into the
Hold on real quick. I just got a text. So I'm in a Bible study group, and we're going to do it like, we're trying to do like another game night, and they want to play this murder mystery game. And so we each get a character that we have to play. And we were looking at the character sheet like last time we met up with them. And I was like, yo, I want this one character. And so right now the guy just texted out and gave everyone the characters.
one is a Vietnamese general. The murderer is Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Again.
No, and so I really wanted like the New Yorker Italian guy, and that's who I got. The dude's name is Champagne Charlie Bronson. So that's a character I got to play.
That's Champagne Poppy, bro.
His name is
That's
Champagne.
So I feel like all those accents that me and Mason always do. Yeah.
Hey, so what? I killed the guy. Huh? What are you gonna do? You can't prove it.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm Champagne Charlie Bronson,
Hey, how you doing?
but you could just call me Champagne.
Champagne. Yo, we gotta do one of those.
Charlie B. Just call me Charlie B.
We gotta
all
do
right?
it like an escape room or like
We should.
something like that.
I've been in this escape room that's over here down, kind of off of Brockton area, and it's a little tiny one. I wonder if we could ask them if we can like film inside of it, like us being in there, so then we can like post it.
I'll be down.
I want to do a really hard one, not a scary one. I want to do problem solving.
Like critical
I've done
thinking
two.
type.
Yeah.
I've done 2 out of the 3 there.
I want to go
and
to the hardest one.
One was a pirate themed one, and then the other one was like you're trapped in like this like little hospital like room.
There has to be like a crazy one where it's like not like
There's also
like one of those ones where
uh,
it's like with the padded walls like all white in there.
you have to
And
figure
you
out how to
like
get out.
find
That's
the
it.
secret panel. Like
See, that's sick. I want to do
it's gotta
that.
be something like that.
There's at the Merino Valley Mall supposedly has a place that does it too.
Yeah, there's one. I think it's
Wait,
by
listen.
the mall. I don't know.
The
if it's in
Merino
it.
Valley Mall itself is an escape room.
Exactly.
There's no one in the mall.
That's basically what it is. Yeah,
The
you get in
mall's-
there and you're like,
The mall's so ghetto.
I
All
wanna
right,
get
here we
out.
go. The Teacup of Wonder.
No.
Oh,
The Teacup of Mystery.
Teacup of Mystery.
Guys, send in questions.
All right,
is it Hunter?
Tim. Make sure you get
Easy
your
Wacy?
fingers in there.
Froth it, baby.
There's so many in here.
Oh my gosh, that's like 100. Thank you to all of
Dude,
our
thank you to
submissions.
everyone.
So
Nice.
crazy.
You're the best.
Our question today, sent in by Bruce Wayne. What the Batman?
Wow.
No,
Vamp Pattinson.
don't know who it's from. But question is, what is the closest thing to real magic?
Real magic.
The closest thing to real
Thing is,
magic.
how do you define magic? Is magic just something that's unexplainable?
You seen
Basically.
Like if I float, is that magic?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay.
like making a rabbit appear in your hand out of nowhere.
Or what about pulling
We're
one
not-
out
we-
of your bum?
Let's not say like illusionist because that's basically like the same thing.
But I'm talking about like real magic, like
Yeah.
actually making that happen.
Now you can see me too.
I think how mirrors are made. You ever seen how a mirror is actually made? That's magic right there.
I have no idea how mirrors.
I think,
how are mirrors made? What are mirrors made of?
It's a liquid.
I
It's
think-
literally liquid, and then once it turns into this once it turns into the solid form of it, that's what, I only explain it. It's magic. Like literally, look up a video how a mirror is made. It literally is almost like this clear liquid, and then it starts like forming, and you're like, "Yo, what the heck?" And then out of nowhere, and then once it like settles or whatever, it literally, and then it looks like a mirror.
I'm gonna make a mirror T-shirt.
Sick.
I think dancing is magic.
Dancing is
Yo,
magic. That's
I
your.
would agree with that.
Dancing can be just magical.
That's not my answer, but I agree. Dancing is magical.
Can light up a room. Can make everyone
true.
smile, feel good.
Make you feel good. Just dance off the worries,
There's power in dance.
Just jerk a little bit.
Wait, what?
No, and then dance.
What about fire?
It went from
Fire's
dancing.
magic.
Dancing is magic. Fire is good. Embers, burning embers.
Fire.
And
Hand.
shout out to
Hey, Sylvester, you're doing great. Can we get another one of those,
Sylvester
please?
Hand.
They good. You stop talking like that, Mr. Stallone. What you?
Mr. Stallone, it looks like it's lunch break time.
Hungry.
Yeah, what would you like to eat?
Nom nom.
Okay.
Nom nom.
Like
And-
his rider that he sends in, it's literally like just the weirdest food ever. It looks like it says a gallon of yogurt. He wants all Skittles, but only the yellow ones.
Yellow.
Okay.
Yellow
Magic.
Skittle. Math.
My answer is dance.
Mine is
dance.
math.
Yours is math.
Math is magic. Can't explain it.
You can't.
I always find it crazy, those videos where they're like in like a forest and they're like, I can't believe we made Bluetooth out of this.
Oh,
And I'm like, that is magical.
People legit took wood
Literally
Just wooden
trees,
rocks.
rocks, mud,
and made
and they made
Bluetooth.
everything that we have today. It's the
You
most
can-
wild
like
thing
saying
I've
it,
ever.
So basically, they're saying
like to
how did it
think
go
about.
from this to this right here?
Yes.
My phone in my hand.
We literally made this out of raw materials.
You are watching this. We have lights. We're recording. You can hear our voices
Because of
traveling.
trees,
Our voices
rock,
can
grass,
travel
mud.
throughout time. You can hear this in 1,000 years from now. You can hear this once we record this and upload it. It's out there forever, and all this is from wood and rocks.
Mhm.
Imagine
Our voices are just floating in the universe.
that's what
in some space that we created.
I really
that.
feel like the people that lived in the early, 1900s, as far as like
They had it bad.
no, but like living through like 1900 to, whatever. You made it to
2005?
1970.
Father,
You made it to 1970.
Who must I date? Well, your cousin.
No.
Your cousin Rock.
What?
She's available.
She's available. No, but I'm talking about like seeing
They had
cars.
no options back then.
To go from riding a horse to all of a sudden we have this thing you can just drive around. And it's a car. And you're like,
Self-driving
yo,
cars.
what? And then imagine like someone's trying to explain to you what a telephone is, and you're like, yeah, your family that lives over in California,
Rock
and-
City.
They were all like Drax back then. Well, I would scream very loudly
Yeah.
so they would hear me.
Yeah, like go back in time trying to explain it to them.
No, and
I
then
would yell
imagine-
from across the barn.
And they
No,
would
and then
hear it.
and then imagine like being able to talk on the telephone for the first time, and you probably just don't believe like that's like whoever you're talking to, like hey, Mason, your dad's on the phone, and you're like,
No, he's not.
where is he? You're like looking for him. Where is he?
He's on top of what?
Is he here?
Imagine being alive in like 1150.
He's here.
And you were
God.
blind.
Seeing a TV for the first. Okay.
You would just hate everything, bro. That'd be like the worst life.
Bro, nothing you could do.
You'd just be.
People probably didn't
eating
care
mush.
about you. They probably
Mm.
ate him. Yeah.
He couldn't work a job.
Dude,
You must eat Mark. Marketh. He is blind.
Oh, God, I'm not deaf though, guys. Guys.
We must eat him.
He is our supplement
At
for
night,
the
we
month.
will strike him in the back of the scalp.
I think
Sleep with one eye open. Oh wait. Ha 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 ha.
That's how they laughed.
I think one of the biggest things for me is like back then, imagine not having just the invention of light. I think for me that'd be like one of the biggest things. I mean, you wouldn't know about it, but I'm saying imagine now going back to when there wasn't light bulbs and you're like, oh dang, it's getting dark outside. Like now you can just turn on a light on your phone or having a flashlight. You literally like, oh crap, I gotta go grab a candle real quick.
Light
and then
the
you're
lantern.
literally, and then that's it. Yeah, it's just right in front of you too, so you just can't even see anything.
That's why all horror
is that?
movies are like old timey.
Yeah, because
Because nobody's scared about phone flash on like 10,000. Like it's always. Like,
We need to make the most modern scary movie.
I think a best way to judge like how good a scary movie is if you can make me scared in like the daytime.
Yeah.
Oh, there's what?
Like if you could do that.
Conjuring's will do that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
it's like-
there's been movies recently where like they're going more to like let's just try and scare you during the daytime.
But
Because like
They
if you
need
don't have
to-
to go to the dark and like jump scares to
Good
scare
jump
me, then
scare.
they need to do, I still think the scariest movie could be a 3D scary movie.
I would die.
Yeah.
Things
I've never seen a
jumping
3D
out of
scary
you.
movie.
Or
Seeing 3D Spy Kids.
3D
I'm
That
like,
doesn't,
ooh.
doesn't exist.
3D movie in like that 4D movie
the
theater
mist
though.
on you.
Oh. sorry.
What? Mason's like, I want
In
to.
the ring, she's crawling on the TV.
A guy gets murdered. Mason's like, I'm trying to smell the blood. I can't smell it. And you're like, yo, chill, bro.
Bro, that just reminded me. Before I worked at the Mission, I applied to be
A crime scene cleanup crew.
cleanup crew. I
Really?
applied to be someone who cleans up like blood and guts.
Bro, what?
Yeah, that'd be
And
such
now
a
you clean up-
I don't know
crazy.
why.
And then you cleaned up poop at the Mission Inn.
It's the same thing.
It was a downgrade, honestly.
No, that is such a crazy job. No, Mason, imagine a murder happens. They're like, all right, yeah, we picked up the body. We don't need any more evidence or whatever. All right, now you got to come in and just clean up the chunks of brain meat and
You
the
gotta
blood.
pull up with a squeegee and get all the
Aw.
blood. You gotta put like the brain matter in like a bag and whatnot.
Gross.
Yeah, all right. I think we'll just end it on that.
We're gonna end it on
Podcast has
brain
been
matter.
going for a while.
Hey, give us the.
Wait, give me a ball real quick. I want a redemption.
Make it hard on him. Get the purple one. I'll take a ball too. Why not?
All right, I got a ball in my hand. I'm about to shoot it into the hoop across from me.
Dark, dirty thing. All right, here we
After
go.
Mason goes.
Oh, we're gonna do a 2 for 1.
Mason is closer, by the way.
I just want to dedicate. I don't remember if you could see in the. I think you can't see in the shot. I just want to dedicate this shot to all the women out there watching and listening,
Yo, catch him at the Mission
and
Inn.
the boys too. You know.
Catch him at the Mission Inn.
And the boys.
He missed.
He's a whole brick.
Hunter's going
Oh,
from the
brick
3.
master.
The deep ball.
Didn't
hit
Give me the hard ball.
Mine was better. Mine was better than yours.
Dude, it's because, you know,
All right, last shot. Okay, that's.
it's because my hand,
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah. It hurt, your hands hurt.
He was painting too much.
Oh yeah.
How about this one? The no look.
It went in.
Legit.
Yeah, all my life it went in. Bro,
All right, give us that YouTuber.
yo, that was such a dope shot now. Okay, guys, thank you for this episode. We are here with another murder victim. What is going on, dude?
My daughter was strangled by my wife.
Oh, man. So now your daughter's dead, huh? Sheesh, buzzing.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
It's such an abrupt ending. Sheesh and buzzing. This is gonna be a YouTube video because I don't. Yo.
Sheesh and bussin'.
Sheesh and bussin'. That is bussin' is sheesh, bro.